Good evening, boys and ghouls. It's a very spooktacular episode of LEG. I am your host, the Kill Missioner, John David Brake, and we've got a lot to cover. So we're going to skip the fancy stuff, and let's just check the scoreboard last week. Some big wins. We got Party Like a Gronk Star getting the victory over Joe's team. Joe's team poorly performed there, thanks in part to a lot of no-shows and not having Dak Prescott being a starter for him. 72 to 134 over Joe's team. New World Okariki gets a big win, 191 points for Plows. He takes out the lowly Indy Snatch Pounders, not even able to score 100 points. Alan Nesson's team picks up the victory over John Dahlgren, 181 to 155. And another 200-plus point performance from Austin Stoll and his team, the number one team in the league, 254 to 151, a 50-point blowout, or almost a 100-point blowout for Dak Prescott, or for Austin's team. Man, I'm drunk. Earth, Wind, and Fire gets the win over Nick Shook. That was an easy one, 166 to 146. And BDM Energy, the game of the week, turned out to be kind of a dud, but he wins 159 to 128. Now, I said we got a lot to get through, so let's just get to this week's owner spotlight for LEG's Halloween Spooktacular.
All right, today's owner spotlight, back by popular demand for Halloween on the very special Halloween episode, is Sick Mick, bar ton of Halloween puns. How are you, Sick Mick?
Why are you calling me?
You'll see it later. I put it in the
rightfully busy right now.
I redid the Halloween intro, and that's your nickname. Yeah. Well, not the LEG Halloween episode.
Oh yeah, you probably can't afford copyrighted music.
No, I can't. I really can't.
Every time someone does that, John Carpenter gets a check for 42 cents.
Exactly. So, Mick, catching up with our owner spotlight here. How have you been?
Most of the people in here know me as Dick, so you might as well just go with that rhetoric.
Okay, Dick.
Yeah, I've been busy.
Why?
Reasons. Well, this guy is about a month and a half old. Almost. Oh, this is Wyatt. Yeah, he has to be on the call because deadbeat mother. Single fatherhood is hard. Joe, Jason, you know all about this.
Jason, I didn't know. Wow, there's some juicy stories to uncover there.
Yeah.
So, okay, good. Yeah. So, great. New milestones there. And
I don't sleep. I don't sleep. I just work and I pump and I provide him with my milks. Of course.
What are you pumping?
it's more like motor oil, but I mean it has all of his basic vitamins and minerals.
Pumping your kid
comes
full of
down-
motor oil.
Viscosity, yeah, the viscosity is it's a little off, but it's either water or motor oil. That's what he gets.
Yeah.
Here?
Now I know why he's crying.
You want this? All right, that's good. All right.
So,
All right. Well, why did you call me? Why do I have to talk to you? This is, Yep. Thank you for that.
because I need your expert analysis for a very pivotal point in the season. This is the halfway point, and it's
Okay,
the Halloween episode. So of
I will
course I
give you
brought you
the
on.
minimum amount of attention required. Let's do this.
Okay. First
Get the
off, let's start.
minimum amount.
Mick, how do you feel about your team's chances the rest of the season?
I am somehow 5-2. I don't know how I can do this because I should have just renamed my team 3-week
Perfect.
IR.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey has played exactly 2 games.
Yep.
Travis Etienne never took the field.
Nope.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire got bent in half, and I don't know if he'll ever come back.
Nope.
So I don't really have running backs, and if you listen to some people on the message board, I didn't have receivers, but I've got some decent receivers.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, the guy who's 1-6 is criticizing the process.
Plow.
Yeah, you know what? Debo Samuel's doing pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Scary Terry, it's Halloween. You understand.
Scary Terry on Halloween.
That's basic. And league MVP Kyler Murray. How can I go? It's like he can't get on any ride. He can't even get on a hay ride. How short he is, but he is dominant for my team.
Yes, he is. It's very impressive what you've done with your banged up squad there.
Yep. They can come back at any time.
That's true. Now, with that your expertise in fantasy football, I want to get some analysis here. So the season's halfway done, and the tiers are starting to kind of separate here. Obviously, we have a bottom tier, and that's pretty.
We have a bottom tier.
That's pretty easy
obvious.
to determine. As all these teams have one win. I'm talking about Nick, Plow, and McCready, last year's Hoffa winner. These 3 teams are not looking so great halfway in. Out of these 3 teams, who's your lock for the Hoffa?
Oh, lock for the Hoffa. That's a bold statement. I mean, I hate doing it because he's won it before, but Nicky boy, it is not looking a good. Nicky, I root for you. I root for you hard. Like, I mean, you have Josh Allen. You have Josh Allen. I know Alvin Kamara, he doesn't, for some reason they haven't figured out that you need to throw to him.
Right.
And then I'm just looking down the list. You have nothing. Jacoby Myers has never caught a touchdown. Fun fact. Ever. Like 3 years, never. And like Zach Moss is in your Zach Moss is your flex. I mean, I thought I had it bad when it comes to running backs. Oh, Brandon Ayuk, that's a great. Yeah, that's he's doing a great job this year. Ooh, Justin Fields on the bench. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Justin Fields with a negative.
They're not really turning around.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I think Nick is doomed for another Hoffa award, which McCready will be happy because I thought McCready was the forefront winner to take it, but Plow's skyrocketed from last place in the league all the way to 10th. Good job, Plow.
One win, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I give Plow credit. He has a team of weapons that just haven't turned it on yet.
It's true.
So I don't know. It's Aaron Rodgers is good. Just Stephon Diggs is good. Joe Mixon and DeAndre Swift. That is a great running back core. You just can't win. Like you're always against that team that's better than you.
Yes.
And so many people are better than you.
Agreed.
Wow.
Let's talk about some more teams that are better than him. There's a big chunk in the middle here. Bunch of 4-3 and 3-4 teams. Either one of them can swap places. We've got Dahlgren 3-4, Joe 3-4, Servos now 3-4, Oblash 4-3, and Jabel, who's lost 3 in a row, or 2 in a row, is now down
Thanks for
to
the last
4
win,
and 3.
Jabes.
So there's a big meaty middle there.
Big meaty center. There's a big meaty center.
A big meaty center. So
Yeah.
out of Dahlgren, Joe, Servos, Abby, and Jabel, who do you like who's a playoff team and who's a Hoffa contender?
Unfortunately, I think Abby's team is probably a Hoffa contender. He's just got bad luck. It's bad luck. It's he won't get Devontae Adams this week because he's giving people open mouth kisses on the sideline. He's got Naeem Hines starting. Myles Gaskin, you don't know what you're gonna get. He's the box of chocolates.
Yes.
And I don't know, Tim or Nick Chubb. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he don't. Like, he's got potential, but I just don't. He's falling. He's falling.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. So coming back, coming back. Let's see who could be. I really like Joe's team.
Yeah.
I mean, I might just be saying it because it's the one I'm looking at right now. I really do like Joe's team. It's Dak, DeAndre, CeeDee Lamb. I mean, he's got a combo. So I'm predicting Joe is going to be the 6th seed, and then everyone else is just kind of falling down. Jabel's all right.
I mean, 2 of those teams are going to make the playoffs if everything handles. So there's 2 teams out of there.
Apparently 6 teams make the playoffs in this league because we're nerfing. But so I'm guessing Abby would go down, probably take what's his name? Hawaii boy. Yeah, that's it. He'll probably go down, and Jabel and Joe will probably make the playoffs.
Oh, okay. Not Mr. Servos. Okay, very interesting.
No,
he's in limbo. Limbo.
He could pull it off in the last week.
Yes, and I will say this.
You don't like Servos either? I do. Oh, it's so cute. We're so alike.
So alike. Yes, out of that group, Joe is notorious for his Lazarus effect, where he just rises from the dead and all of a sudden he's in the playoff hunt. Last year, he was dead on arrival, and he all of a sudden at the end of the season turned it on. Same with Austin. Same with Austin last year. Turned it on.
Austin.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that, Mick, because you're now in this top tier group. Congratulations. The cream of the crop. Mick Barton, Alan Nesson, myself, and Austin Stoll. What are your bold predictions?
Look at you guys in your 6-1. It's good job.
Mick, this is the first time in LEG history since 2013 where there were 2 teams at 6-1 together collectively. Do you remember the last time?
No. Was it you and me?
It was you and I.
Was it the year that you only lost 1 game? Blah blah blah.
And you only lost 2 games.
And we had 17 teams.
14-team league. Yes. Anyways,
that's a good dredging of the past.
Yes. With you and Alan, myself, and Austin, what is your bold prediction for those top 4? Who is a championship contender and who is a championship pretender?
My prediction is Payne. Let's see. Joe is not Joe. Sorry. Austin is. I'm just going to be honest. Austin is pretty dominant. He's got the number 1 and the number 3 wide receiver in the entire league, and Matthew Stafford's throwing him the ball.
Yep.
And Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris. That's a good running back core. I think he might three-peat. But if anyone could stop him, it's probably Nesson.
Really? What do you like about Nesson?
Oh, you wanted me to say you. That's so cute. Look at your face. You're so angry. You're so angry. I mean, whoever has the Derrick Henry is probably going to be in the finals with him.
Yeah.
It's like though as the weather gets colder, that man is a Yeti. He is pretty dominant. Like, he's going to win games on his own. So I'm guessing in the finals, unfortunately for my money and for his future, it's probably going to be Nesson and Austin in the finals, unless they get caught on the same side of the bracket.
Ooh,
that could happen.
That could happen. Very, very good point. Unfortunately, I kind of agree with you. Although Austin, I think, is going to have some issues moving forward with some bye weeks because I don't like his depth. I don't think his team is as deep as somebody like my team, which is extremely deep. Too deep to the fact that I keep starting the wrong people in the flex spot because I have so many great options there. But I feel like Nesson and Austin are just one injury away from completely changing that team to a superstar.
Wait, remind me, where'd you get Travis Kelce? Was he your first pick?
He was my first pick.
Good call. Yep. So, nope. Daryl Henderson, nice. Keenan Allen, if he ever turns it on. Do you have, all right, is this honest? Do you have Carson Wentz starting?
For this week, yes, I do.
You have Carson Wentz start. All right. Well, you're a braver man than I am.
I'm catching Abby on an off week, so I think I'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you know what? I wanted to disagree with you and put myself. I thought me and Austin were going to fight each other in the championship, but you're right. I think
depending on the bracket, who knows?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Nesson and Austin in the finals, and I don't know. I think Nesson wins. I'm calling it.
Ooh, look at that. You just don't like Austin.
No, I do like Austin. We've just never had a three-peat champion ever in this league.
Of course.
Ever.
Well, not 3 in a row. Obviously.
Not 3 in a row.
We've had a 3-time Hoffa winner, which is more impressive and less likely.
That is more impressive. All right, Mick, let's go to the rundowns this week. Some scary matchups, some ghoulish outcomes coming up here. Let's start with the game I just mentioned. Myself taking on Ablash Reddy. Abby again fighting bye weeks and injuries, and I'm projected to win pretty big. 183.
Yahoo says you're going to win by 53 points.
Well, he's got to plug in somebody for Devontae Adams, and he's missing a gap. I mean, I don't think this is going to be close. I think I do blow out Abby this week, even though every time I predict myself to win, I lose.
We'll keep doing it.
I just think because my team's at full strength, minus Lamar Jackson. There's no Lamar Jackson.
Your team has Carson Wentz starting.
I am starting Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz is starting to turn it on. Okay. And I may have been wrong about Carson Wentz because I thought we were going to get
a top 12 fantasy QB and a bottom 12 real QB.
Yeah, that's very true. So I like myself this week just based on the fact of the running backs and Travis Kelce. It's always Travis Kelce. He's going to turn it on. He is still not having a Travis Kelce year, but he's still the top tight end in the league. And I think Travis Kelce is going to have a huge game against the Giants. Who's your prediction to win?
Well, I got to give it to you. It's 50 points. I mean, even I know this is on paper and it doesn't mean shit, but 50 points is pretty hard to overcome. He's going to need some really boom games. It looks like he hasn't updated yet because Amari Cooper's not in, Elijah Mitchell's probably going to take Nyheim Hines' spot there. So it'll be a lot closer than this says, but you're still going to win by 20.
Yes. Well, that's going to be a really close matchup. Not really, but this is a close matchup. Joe, 2020, taking on Plow, 1-6 Plow, New World Okariki. And Plow, even with someone on bye, is still projected to win by 4 points. That's Yahoo huge. Really loves his team, and I don't blame him. And I think a lot of this is going to come down to the Thursday night game. Hopefully this video's up before the Thursday night game. Aaron Rodgers going against the Cardinals, whereas Joe has DeAndre Hopkins going against the Packers. So I think those two players are going to have huge outputs, and it's going to depend on who wins. Who's got the bigger output is going to really carry them in because Joe has Dak Prescott back this week. Didn't have him last week, but, pairing him with CD Lamb. Yep. Pairing him
on the Sunday night.
Against
have you guys ever seen primetime Kirk Cousins? It's garbage. It's going to be bad.
It is bad.
He's going to get a lot of points out of his combo.
Yeah. And Plow, like I said, Aaron Rodgers and Bobby Woods is producing now, and DeAndre Swift has actually held to what he was supposed to be.
Top 5 running back. No, he wasn't supposed to. Yeah, he definitely was not supposed to be a top 5 running back.
No, but
he's basically a wide receiver who occasionally runs forward. But I'm going to pick Plow in the upset.
Okay, he's projected to win, but it's an upset.
Okay. A guy with one win, every time he wins is an upset.
You got it. Yeah, well,
Kyle Pitts has turned it on the last couple weeks. If you can keep any of that up, you hate Plow. I get it. Jeez, you do. You hate Plow. It's okay. Oh no! Don't do that thing. Sorry. Just ignore me for a second. You keep going with your stunning analysis.
Yes. Well, yeah, you're right. Kyle Pitts, 28 points in both last games he played. 28 points, fantasy points. Very good for Plow. I don't think Plow has a good game this week. I'm taking Joe. There you go.
Ooh, okay. We're going to differ. That's fine.
It's based on Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. I think they're going to light it up.
Oh, and he's got Aaron Jones. And Joe has Aaron Jones on Thursday. Man, Thursday is going to be a big fantasy day.
Big. I'm taking Joe. All right. Here's a couple of power bottoms / former fraternity brothers, John Dahlgren and Dave McCready. Poor McCready.
Poor McCready.
Just not having former. He's the defending Hoffa. I think he loses to Dahlgren this week. I don't even think it's really worth going into. He's got Patrick Mahomes. The year that Patrick Mahomes puts up a 5-point game. That was not good.
That was not good.
And Tyler Lockett is now non-existent without Russ Wilson.
It's sad.
He's starting O.J. Howard at tight end, and Odell Beckham Jr. has done nothing.
I'm sure. I was like, he'll have Ezekiel in, and that's his best shot at Yeah, he'll have Ezekiel in instead of Brandon Bolden, but
yeah.
This is not McCready's year. He might be in the Hoffle Bowl. Okay, I heard you.
I think White agrees.
We'll do a little movie magic here, and 1, 2, 3, disappear.
Whoa! What happened?
Ghosts.
Oh, there's mixed boobs. All right.
Oh, it's gone. Somehow I lost you.
Where'd you go?
It's working.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, we're here. Ghosts. All right.
So no need to go too deep in here. I think I will say Dahlgren has a healthy Saquon Barkley, and I think he has a really big game against the Chiefs, who can't stop the run. I like Dahlgren this week. Are you picking Dahlgren too?
I am. I'm sorry. It's like McCready built his house upon an Indian burial ground or something, and all of his people are cursed.
Now here, Mick, this is my game of the week. We both predicted that this would be a championship matchup, and look what we have this week.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Austin Stoll taking on Allen Nesson, 6-1 Austin taking on 5-2 Nesson, two of the highest scoring teams.
As opposed to the last game, which was definitely Stud World.
Yes, it was.
Stud World game of the week.
Your game of the week was Stud World. I forgot to mention that.
No, it's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to keep you grounded.
So Nesson's projected to win by 11. Who are you taking this week?
Well, all right. Let's look at the bench real quick to make sure there's nobody he's going to put in instead. Maybe Jalen Waddle, or man, he's got Julio Jones too. Man, and these are people on his bench. I mean, there are people on the bottom like Nick or McCready who are salivating over his bench. Well, I mean, you got all right. So, what did Derrick Henry do against the Colts last time? I don't know. What did he get? 1,000 points and
21 points. 21.
Yeah, that's pretty okay. I have a feeling that Derrick Henry is going to eat this weekend. Cordarrelle Patterson coming off wherever he was. I'm pretty sure he was just a kick returner for the last 10 years. Mike Williams has been really good. DK Metcalf, dependent upon he's dependent upon Geno Smith. I mean, I'm gonna pick Austin. I just like the matchups.
Wow, I was also gonna pick Austin.
Oh, I thought you were dead set on Nesson, but that's okay. I mean, just having Jamar Chase against the Jets and
that was going to be a key, and I think because Kirk Cousins is going to have a bad game Sunday night against the Cowboys, I think, again, it comes down to the Stafford and Cup connection.
Versus Houston.
Versus Houston. That's been money all year for him, and that's a big reason why he's the number 1 point scoring team. Stafford and Cup are going to do it.
Yeah, drafting the best players that usually gets you to the top.
And
I do that sometimes. Draft the uninjured players. Draft uninjured players who bomb. That's what you need.
But here's Jamar Chase. He goes like 20 plus game to 12, 20 plus game to 11, 30 plus game to 10, 40 plus game. What's he going to do this year? Or what's he going to do this week? I think he has a down game versus the Jets because they're just going to run the ball a lot.
I don't know if you know this. Those are all double-digit points, and a lot of people are aching for double-digit points a week. Especially, he was probably taken in the double-digit rounds. So
yeah, I agree.
Probably the pickup of the year.
Yes,
maybe Cordarrelle, because he definitely came out. He wasn't even drafted.
No, he was.
Anyway, I got Austin this week.
I got Austin too. Okay, we're moving on to another game. Two teams could really use a win. 5th place versus 7th place. Jabel taking on Jason Servos. Servos at 3-4, a little surprising. Thought he'd be a little bit higher. He's forced to go with Daniel Jones at quarterback this week. But for him, it's always been about Tyreek Hill and Mike Evans, a very good combination. Now that Mike Evans didn't have to compete with Antonio Brown for balls, but he might be back next week. So what kind of effect is that going to have?
Mike going to be back. He'll have Austin Eckler back from last week's Bipocalypse.
And Miles Sanders, is he out?
Yes, he's out. Oh yeah, he's out.
For how long?
Maybe 2-3 weeks, but he wasn't a factor to begin with. So
that's true.
It's pretty terrible. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, here's the thing though. Jason does have Antonio Brown on his bench. I would guess that's who he would probably rock in the flex. And plus, he's got Justin Herbert back. He's going to start Herbert. Justin Herbert's been, I think, one of the best picks in the draft, getting him that late. But he'll rock Justin Herbert there. And he gets Schultz back at tight end. So this projection's going to change a lot. So based on that,
it'll be a lot closer.
Yeah, even though Tom Brady might put up a lot of points against the Saints for Jabel and Dalvin Cook.
Who knows, really? I mean, I don't know if you've the Saints are the team I hate them. I don't want to face them because sometimes they're like, they shut down Aaron Rodgers in the week 1, and then suddenly they're losing to blah blah blah, and they're suddenly losing the Panthers. Like, I don't know. You don't know what team you're going to face every week, so they're very unpredictable.
Yes.
I like Jason's team better this week. Once he makes his adjustments, just getting Austin Eckler back in there, top 5 running back, and the guy throwing to him.
Yep. I'm taking Jason this week too over Jabel.
Justin Herbert.
Okay, Mick, are you ready to review your game finally?
Oh, sure. I guess.
Is this worth even getting into?
We've been saving it for last. No, it's not the best.
5-2, Big Dick Mick energy, taking on Sons of Shane Falco. Nick Shook. Oh, Nick Shook. 1-6. He does get Josh Allen back. He's going to have to score like 50 points, I think, to make it a game. And AJ Brown, is he back?
Came on last week, pretty good.
29 points. He's been warming up. He is taking on the Colts, and the Colts secondary was bad to begin with, and now they're injury ridden. And what will Alvin Kamara do, Mick? This could be a sneaky upset, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, really? Oh, you think so? That's cute.
It's not going to happen.
If I could figure out my Robbie Anderson problem, I will.
Yes. No,
I gotta find one person better than Robbie Anderson to throw in the flex.
Yeah,
and I haven't.
Your big 3: Kyler Murray, without a doubt, one of the top players. Scary Terry at wide receiver.
So scary.
And the surprise, Deebo Samuel, who's been a surprise to me. Everyone thought Brandon Ayuk was going to be that guy, but then Deebo Samuel.
But they go to the other side, and Deebo, he's the man.
Deebo is the man. I think this is going to be a lot closer than you think, but I still think you win.
Yeah, I would make that bet too. It's going to be closer than it'll be close. It's pretty closely projected now, but yeah, I'll probably only win by like 10. And I don't know. It's all based on Kamara and AJ Brown because that's you got Josh Allen. It's good for you.
But we're both picking you to win this week.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'm going to pick me because I'm honest. Let's see. I've only lost 2 games. It's nice to be on top. If you can get that, if you ever get that feeling, savor it, hold on to it, and then make sure you make fun of the little guy on the way down.
Good advice.
It's really nice. It's really nice to lord over people.
Good advice.
Like if you could do that, do it.
Mick, any special Halloween plans? Your first time daddy?
No. I'm gonna go to the Colts game Sunday, and probably I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna raise my arms in a weird man. Yeah, I'm gonna weird. Yeah, like I'm a turbine. Just gonna keep punching the air like so. That's what people do.
That's what we do. Yes.
And then I'm gonna sit. Yeah, then I'll sit in my house and hand out candy. Those are about my plans.
Sounds amazing. Mick Barton, thank you so much for being the guest of the year on LEG. And thank you to your deadbeat wife for helping Wyatt during this interview. As he was clearly telling you that you're bombing.
Yeah, I know. That's a good critic.
It's okay.
Good.
Well,
good critics.
Mick, thank you so much for being on. Good luck this week, and I'll see you Sunday.
No, I can't wait. Hey, wait a second. Is anyone here on the podcast 40? Anyone here on the video like 40 years old now?
Mick, you're breaking up. We're gonna have to turn this off. It's
4D 40.
I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, that was really weird. The feed kind of went out there at the end. Sorry, Mick. My apologies. But happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on LEG.